Hello, welcome again to Friends in Tech Automation. We provide practical PLC, SCADA, and IoT training. So in today's session, we want to talk about creating OPC tags in Ignition. So our topic today is creating OPC tags in Ignition. So in our previous video, we talked about data integration, database integration, how to integrate a database, MySQL, or Microsoft Server SQL database to Ignition. Now, and also if you check our videos, we talked about how you can link Kepware server, Kepware OPC server to Ignition gateway. So the thing here today, I want to read data from OPC server. I want to view them in my Ignition designer. So that's our topic, creating OPC tags in Ignition. So the first thing we want to do is to create a project, because you realize that we don't have a project in Ignition Designer Launcher. So you have to open Ignition Designer Launcher here, and then you have to select a designer. So once you have installed Designer Launcher, you'll have this here. Then you need to open Designer. So this is how you open Designer. So let's just give it time. I will be back here. So we have Designer Launcher here. Just a minute. I just input my username here and password. You have to remember your password. Then you can log in. So once you are logged into Ignition Designer, you have this here. You have this here. You can either open or create a new project. So if you don't have a project, like we want to create a new project for our YouTube tutorial, so you click on create new project here. So you have to give project name, project title, and you can also link your database here. So you can just give project name as YouTube tutorial. And just give it that. And if you check our videos on how to design basic HMI panels in Siemens TIA portal, then I'll have to use the same project for thermal power plant, diesel-based thermal power plant. So our project title will be, can just input thermal power plant, but you can use anything. This is just for demonstration, just use typical power plant. That's it. Then you can provide some description if you need. You can also select project template. The good thing, Ignition will give you project template like navigations and other panels. So you can select here navigations. If you want to use Ignition navigations, so you can select one here, but we don't want to use any template for now. Then connection settings here. If you have a database, like in our previous video, we created a database, PLC underscore SCADA. We can select that database here, PLC underscore SCADA. So that means that we have linked our project to this database here, PLC underscore SCADA. Then leave default tag provider, default. Everything just leave default. Then click on create new project. So we are creating new project here. So this here is our project. So you can see up here, YouTube tutorial, Ignition, blah, blah, blah. So that's the name of our project. So by default, I will have, will be in vision window. So this is what is called Ignition Designer Launcher. So we have different types of windows in Ignition. We have main windows, pop-up window, and docked window. On your left hand side here, we have tag browser, we have project, and we have property, vision property editor. These are the three components that you'll find on your left hand side: project browser, tag browser, and vision property editor. Now the thing is that by mistake you can close accidentally, but you can just come to view here, then you go to panels, then you can check the panels that you want, or you can just click reset panels. So if you click reset panels, it will arrange them back to default set, and that's what I have here. So you can see up here you have project browser, you have tag browser, you have vision property editor. Now this is what we want to design. If you check our previous video, we have been using this here. It's just a simple screen. So we have these three fuel tanks, we have these pumps and others down here, and we have this separator down here. So this is what we want to design now using Ignition. We have done this using WinCC, or basically TIA. So we want to do this using Ignition SCADA software. Now we need to create a main window, and let's just call it HFO window. Let's just call it HFO. Then select main window, then hit create. But the thing is that before creating any visualization, or before doing visualization or creating graphics and any other stuff, we need to create tags. So the good thing is that in Ignition you have different types of tags. We have OPC tags, we have memory tags, we have expression tags, and we have also reference tags. So in tag browser, come to tag browser here, then add a folder, and add a new folder and call it YouTube tutorial. Call it YouTube tutorial. So it means that this folder will host all our tags. Then just hit create. So this folder called YouTube tutorial, it will host all our tags. So inside here, I just want to add tags for HFO. So I'll create another folder. So I have to create new folder. So click on this add icon here, then new folder. It's just a subfolder inside a YouTube tutorial folder. And this one, call it HFO. Then just hit OK. So now if you expand on this YouTube tutorial folder, you can see that now we have, I can just so now you can see we have HFO. You can see we have HFO. So inside here, if you look at this this screen here, we have these tanks, and we are just monitoring temperature and level basically, and we have pumps here. So I can even create another folder. Inside HFO, I need tanks, then I need pumps also. So I can create another folder here, a new folder, and we can just call it HFO tanks. I just call it HFO tanks. HFO tanks. So this here, this HFO tanks will host all tags related to HFO. So that is temperature, level. Okay. Then you can create also another folder here, and you can call it pumps. That's it. So this pumps here, this will host all pumps that are used in that window, HFO window or HFO window. So if you look at HFO tanks, we need to create level, and we need to create temperature. And if you look at pumps, you can monitor, you want to start, stop, and you want to know pump status, whether it is running or it's not running. So you can click on pumps here. So this is how you can create tags in Ignition Designer Launcher. So you click on pumps here, and you have pump 1, you have pump 2, and pump 3, pump 4, pump 5. But let's just start with pump 1. Or if you come to HFO tanks, we have tank 1, tank 2, and tank 3. Now, let's start with pumps here. And let me say that I want to create for pump 1. So maybe I can say that, let me add a folder here, and let's call it pump 1. That's it. So inside pumps here, I have pump 1. Now in pump 1, I need to create start, stop, and running. So I just click on that pump 1, then I can hit on new tag. So when you hit on new tag here, you can create new standard tag. So under new standard tag, we have derived tag, we have expression tag, we have memory tag, we have OPC tag, we have query tag, and we have reference tags. So we need to create OPC tag because I need to get start command from my PLC. I need that tag from my PLC. If you look at our video, we say that PLC cannot communicate to SCADA software directly. You need a translator, and that translator is OPC. So it means that that command will go to OPC server before it can be accessed in Ignition. In Ignition SCADA software. So you have to select OPC tag here. Now, if you decide to use memory tag has no connection to your PLC. Expression tag also has no connection to your PLC. Query tag, you can only use query tag if you need to query a database. So we need an OPC tag here. So we click OPC tag, then it will open tag editor window. So this is tag editor. So you have to give that tag a name, and we can just call it start button. Start underscore button. That's it. Now, the main important thing here is value. So we need to get this start button tag from OPC server. So now you have to ask yourself, what are the OPC servers that you have configured in your Ignition gateway? So remember in our previous video, we talked on how you can link Kepware OPC server to your Ignition. Also, you can use built-in Ignition OPC US server. Now you have to be very intentional here, very specific. So I want to use Kepware. That's the reason I decided to link Ignition gateway to Kepware. Now, if you go to Ignition gateway here, and you come to OPC, then you go to connections, you can see that I've linked Kepware to Ignition, and you can see it is connected. So I have two OPC servers. One is Ignition OPC US server that is built in. Once you install Ignition, you have this Ignition OPC US server. Then Kepware, which is now OPC Classic. So this is OPC Classic. You can check our previous video. You can try to understand what's the difference between OPC Classic and OPC UA. So this is the OPC server that I want to use. Now, go back to your Ignition Designer. And now you have to specify OPC server that you want to use. And let me be clear here. Why am I using Kepware OPC US server or Kepware OPC Classic server? It's because I can get simulated data from Kepware. And the good thing also, I can link classic PLCs or legacy PLCs to Kepware, then Kepware to Ignition. So here I come to OPC server, then click on this drop down arrow, then you have to select the server. So I just want to use Kepware. Then OPC item path, you click on this library icon, then you have to select your Kepware. Then you can scroll down. So I have to scroll down to simulation examples, then I just want to use functions. Then I want to use maybe, I don't know if I have any Boolean, maybe user 4, user 2, I don't know. Then you have to specify data type here. Because it's a start button, it's on off, so I have to use Boolean. And then apply. Then OK. Now if you go to pump 1 here, now you can see that start button is active, it's checked. That means that there's communication coming from your PLC or coming from your OPC server. So this is how you create an OPC tag in Ignition. Now you can also decide to add another OPC tag. So click on new tag again, then go to new standard tag, then come to OPC tag. Then now you can add stop button or maybe run command. Just running for status. Then you have to select this one here, it's Boolean. Then you have to select server. You have to go with Kepware, then OPC item path, Kepware. So this is just for demonstration. Can select user, maybe user 4, then okay. That's it. This is error type conversion, because if you look at this here, it's not Boolean. So if I change this one to user 2, then okay, now you see that error is cleared, because there was error with data type. So that's how you create OPC tags in Ignition. Now, if you have HA4 tanks here, so you can imagine you have 3 tanks. So I can just click add new folder here, then maybe I can say tank 1. I can say tank 1. That's it. Then you can imagine here, tank 1, I need to create level. So new OPC tag. So new tag, OPC tag there. Then I have to change this to level, because I want to monitor level of the tank. Then also I need to change this one. It's an integer. Let's just work with the integer. Then OPC server will be Kepware. Then OPC item path, I can use this here. So I go to Kepware server. So I can go to simulation examples. Then I can decide to use ramp. So ramp 1 represent level coming from tank 1, ramp 2 level coming from tank 2, ramp 3 level coming from tank 3. So I just select this one here, then apply. Then that's it. Then okay, apply, then okay. So you can see this one changing in real time. So yes, right now it's 51, 59. Then I also need to add another tag for temperature. So you can add for temperature here. Then you select temperature. I'll say temperature. That's it. Then you have to select Kepware. Then OPC item path, again you have to select the same. Scroll down to simulation examples, functions, then ramp 2, not ramp 2, ramp 2 there. Then apply, then okay. So you can imagine if you have 3 tanks, like in our picture here, we have 3 tanks. So I have to do this 3 times, which is not a good way of doing stuff. So you can imagine I have to do this 3 times for tank 1, tank 2, tank 3. Also for pumps, I have to do it for pump 1, pump 2, pump 3. So in designing Ignition, so if you are designing, you are designing a SCADA system for a big power plant or a big plant, and you have maybe 20 pumps. So you cannot literally make OPC tags for each pump. Instead, you want to use a template, or you want to use what is called UDTs. So in our next video, we'll talk how to create user-defined types. So thank you.